Hey there, listeners. Welcome to Socially Inclined, where we believe marketing should be simple, effective, and most importantly, affordable. In this episode, we'll be sharing expert tips and strategies to help you increase your visibility, engage more of your audience, and reach more clients than ever before. So if you're ready to take your online presence to the next level, keep listening because you're about to get socially inclined. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Jess, and today I'm going to talk about 10 post ideas guaranteed to get you more engagement up on that meta mountain. Okay, Facebook and Instagram, that's what we're talking about today. Content on those platforms that are going to get the most engagement. So you're a small business owner. I'm a small business owner. We tend to wear a lot of hats, right? It's like in the morning, I'm the customer service rep. In the afternoon, I am the podcaster or the model or the content writer, and you probably can relate. You know, you're doing the finances, you're doing everything. But one of the most neglected hats tends to be that social media manager hat. And I love to be transparent. It's one of my favorite things. Julie and I have actually kind of generated a bit of a following by being super transparent. Our social media, we do social media for people professionally. And as a result, you can probably relate if you're a social media manager. Everyone else's marketing gets done and ours tends to take the back seat. So in the spirit of that, and knowing that your marketing social media manager hat is probably on the floor or under the bed or just totally lost at this point, I'm showing up for you today with 10 ideas to use on Facebook and Instagram that are going to help with that engagement. Running a business takes crazy amounts of time, energy, and brain power. And coming up with engaging ideas to post on social media, it's hard. It's really hard to make that a priority. And I just want to say, like, if that's where you are, I see you because I'm there. We've all been there, making it a priority when you have clients who need help, you have courses that you'd rather be making, you have email series that desperately need to be made, or product delivery PDFs that need to be swapped out because the old ones are outdated. Whatever it is, you've got to figure out a way to use the tools available to you, whether that's ChatGPT, this podcast that I hope you're listening to while you're being productive, maybe walking the dog or getting that jog in. You've got to find a way to shortcut things, no matter what it takes, to make social media marketing a priority. So don't worry. If you're looking for tried and true ideas, we have been through them all, and this is a great place to start. So we're going to help you boost that engagement right now. Number 1, famous quotes. Yes, you may be surprised, but if you scroll through your newsfeed, even for just 3 or 4 minutes, you will see famous quotes, and that's because people love them. It is no accident that the very first post on our daily posting plan, called Your Social Plan, is a motivational post because they sell. They boost engagement. It's what people have kind of come to want to see on Facebook and Instagram. Quotes are an easy way to boost engagement because they're from influential people, and even if it's not a particularly famous one from an influential person, it helps resonate with people. When you create your quotes in a photo editor, it will stand out on the news feed, and it will say, as someone scrolls past and they read this quote that resonates with them, it just causes them to pause. And we know, right? You're socially inclined. You know that when someone slows down, even for just a split second, to read your quote, that sends fireworks into the algorithm and says to that Facebook algorithm or that Instagram algorithm, hey, this content is important. People are slowing down for this content. Let me show it to more people. So that right there, in a nutshell, is why we have the M in our MVP posts for our daily posting plan called Your Social Plan. So if you want that done for you, sorry, I did not mean for this to come out as a plug fest, but yoursocialplan.com, you can get your hands on that daily posting plan, and I will create these famous quotes for you every single month, so you can learn more about those there. Enough of that. Number 2, user-generated content. UGC, baby. For any of those who might have listened to that one. If you haven't listened to my UGC podcast, go back and listen. It was just a few podcasts ago, and it is a good one on exactly what it is and how to get it. And UGC is such a great way to show your audience how to use your products and services. We honestly could use more UGC here at Socially Inclined, because the people who use our products, whether it's Your Social Plan, whether it's Socially Sweet, whether it's our Success Club, or even our Women in Business listing, they love it. The hardest part is to get people in. And the good thing is UGC, whether it's photos, videos, reviews, or something else, anything that's created by someone who is using your product or services is going to be great content, because they're already there. They've already took the plunge, and it's that word of mouth that social media users tend to trust, the opinions shared by their peers rather than those published by brands a whole lot more. And one of the things I love about UGC, and you will love it too, is the fact that it is totally free. So don't be afraid to ask for reviews. Don't be afraid to ask for someone who's loving your service to create a video of them using it. If you have a product, same applies there. Another idea, live video. Organic reach is hard. It's a tough topic. It's really not great. Gone are the days of spend a lot of time on a photo with an amazing caption, and your chances of it getting even remotely viral are nil. But live video still has a little bit of SEO, still has a little bit of algorithm juice to it. And it's a really good way to grab some engagement, especially if you are on a hot topic. The average organic reach on a Facebook Live video is 6 times higher than that of a regular post. And that makes sense because it's the closest alternative to actual TV. Live streaming allows businesses like yours to connect with customers on a more personal level. When potential clients see that you're live, it immediately humanizes you. It immediately makes you vulnerable, and it's that vulnerability that opens your brand up. It's almost like if you're inviting them to your business to get to know them in a real conference hall, but people are sitting around live instead of sitting around sneezing on each other. Sorry, it was a post-COVID world. All right, memes and gifs. They are not gone. They are still very much alive. And who doesn't love a good meme? If they bring the right smile to your face, if they bring the humor out on social media, then it's a win. If a meme has gone viral recently, you can use it in a post if it's relevant to your brand. If you can make it relevant to your brand, then you will effectively be joining a viral conversation and enjoy what everyone's talking about, which can help you go viral too. Milestone posts. I realize that it's hard to toot your own horn, but the reality is that in the marketing world, no one else is going to toot it for you. Even if someone just totally loves you, the idea or the chance of them going to write a review for your product unprompted is still relatively low. So when you hit a milestone, when you do something awesome, maybe your podcast reaches 10,000 listeners, or if it's a professional achievement, if it's worth celebrating in any way, shape, or form, make a milestone post. Do it. Milestone posts are great because they include, they help people connect to the achievements of you or your business, and these anniversaries, or maybe you're hiring a new employee, or maybe you got a new office. Don't shy away from patting yourself on the back, and always let your viewers, your followers know. Because again, this will help you humanize your brand. And a humanized brand that has a face to their company will always be more connected with their client base. Educational guides and how-tos. These are money. They have always been money, and I think they will always be money. But educational guides and how-tos are a great way to boost engagement on that meta mountain, right? They build trust between your company or your brand and your followers, and they provide really helpful information in a format that's easy for them to consume, right? And by the way, all the while building your authority as an expert in XYZ. Insert your niche there. You can create educational guides and how-to posts for any topic that aligns with your brand. So for example, if you're a bookkeeping service, maybe you're an accountant, you can write about how to calculate the total value of inventory assets. Something super boring, but very important, right? If someone needs to know how to do it and you offer a complimentary service, you want them to come to you to learn how to do that. You can also, how to manage accounts payable, right? But if you need it, and if you sell that, you need to be putting that information out there, because it's like the most tantalizing bait for us. We hate accounting fish out there. If you sell fitness equipment, make sure you write about, performing joint exercises using your products or services, because that can help people achieve their fitness goals. Now, no secret, use ChatGPT to brainstorm some ideas. If you find yourself spending more than 10 minutes brainstorming these ideas, you go to ChatGPT and get it to create some great ideas for educational guides. In the spirit of that, actually, a new feature of the Socially Sweet dashboard, if you don't know what that is, it's at sociallysweet.com. That's SUITE.com. Everyone who is in our Premier and above currently gets access to our AI writing system, which is so powerful. It can literally generate these courses and these guides for you using the business information you input when you're onboarded. And that's not even the main service, right? Socially Sweet is all about providing 3 posts a day, this motivational content, these engaging questions, and then content relevant to your industry. But that extra AI, we've now incorporated ChatGPT and already prompted it to do the work for you, can make easy work of creating these educational guides, how-tos, full courses, lead magnets, you name it, that's all included. So make sure you go check that out if you want to save some major time while not spending a whole bunch of money. Contests and giveaways. Who doesn't love a good giveaway? And who doesn't want to get involved in a contest when the stakes are right? So contests and giveaways are very effective at boosting engagement because of the way they're spread around, right? There's no rule that says you have to give away something expensive. You'd be surprised what people will do for something that's like even just $50. Your goal is to engage them with your brand. So make sure you get creative. And in my podcast about ChatGPT for marketing, I even told you, spoiler alert, you can get ChatGPT to come up with these contests and giveaways for you as well. At the very least, brainstorm them. And then you can apply your super slick human intuition and creativity to it to get it just right. These contests encourage people to enter your contest, to share it with friends and family, which helps promote your business. It stokes the algorithm in a big way. and will definitely get that word about your business out. Questions to your customers and followers. If you have ever wondered what your followers want, but you've never asked, now is the time. Make sure you go ask them. Encourage people to ask questions about your products, brand, or like even how their day is going. When you get them to start talking to you, that's what social media is about, right? Being social. It's an easy way to get insight into what people think about your business or what they want to see more of. It's the exact reason why I end every podcast with, let me know what you want to hear next. Send me an email, podcast@sociallyinclined.com, because I want to know. I want to know what you want me to teach on. So these posts on Facebook and Instagram are great for generating engagement because it's simple to participate in, right? They don't have to think about it too hard. You can also do something like creating a quiz, which is a great way to boost engagement as well. But people love to share their opinion. I don't say that in a snarky way, but they love to share their opinion. So you might as well capitalize on it. Last one, or no, two more. Before and after posts. No one is not like, doesn't have their interest piqued by a compelling before and after, right? There are so many different ways to do this, but they get such good engagement because you're showing the journey, right? Everyone wants to know what they get. It's why benefits is more important than features. So you consider showing the benefits of your product or service through a before and after post, and you will get more longevity out of it than if you just show the after. They want to see that transformation. You don't have to be a cosmetic company either. Like, you don't have to sell makeup and show your natural face on one side and your beautiful made up face on the other. Businesses like carpet cleaners or landscapes or auto repair shops, anything like that. You can also use this technique to show customers what your company can do for them, no matter what niche you're in, right? Last but not least, how-to videos. So how to use a product, how to use a service, how to get a better outcome, how to have a better mindset if it's something more subjective. You post video tutorials on how to do just about anything. So even if the skill is something that your follower already knows how to do, they may be interested in learning. Like if they think they're going to learn how to do something faster, or if they think they're going to learn how to do it in a different way or a different technique, they're probably going to watch. It's one of the reasons that our ChatGPT training was our record attendance, because not a lot of people know how to use it as quickly as we use it. If you're not sure which skill people would be interested in, ask. Ask them, what do they want to know about? I've got this, this, and this. Which one do you want me to do first? That is a great way to start a conversation and find out more about what they need to hear from you. So, the key to creating great content, that was all 10 of them, right? The key to creating really great content, above all, is to be consistent, right? And your goal is to develop a community around your brand while creating that personal connection with your audience. And by creating this engaging, genuine content on that meta mountain, you can build a community of customers who are genuinely interested in what your business has to offer. So with that being said, make sure you go forth and get socially inclined. If you found this podcast helpful, or if you'd like to share these 10 tips with your business bestie while they're walking their dog or driving to their day job, share this podcast. I would love it. I would appreciate it. And make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already so that you can stick around. And as I mentioned earlier, if you have a topic that I haven't covered yet that you would like to let me know about, or just have general feedback, feel free to send me a message, podcast at sociallyinclined.com. And if you need any social media shortcuts, make sure you check out our store at www.getsociallyinclined.com. I'll see you next time.